Hello, ladies. Have I got a surprise for you? Here she is. It's winter time. It's tome time. It's time for fun. Um, First of all, let me tell you, this is 236 pages. It is a tome. Um, this is the very first time I've ever done a mixed media type cover for my journal. There's a beautiful print here on the front. We'll get into that. It's just divine, let me tell ya. Vintage buttons, vintage trims, everything pretty much is vintage throughout the book to go with this kit. It is the very first time I've binded or done a closure this way. But let me just show you the top. She's sewn with black and cream. And there's a headband and some cheesecloth at the top. At the bottom, there's some dangle trim and a headband and some cheesecloth coming out of here. She has 5 signatures. She has 5 hubs in the back. And I did something different with the cover as well. I added some texture to it by squishing it up as I was laying it down onto the board. It is a hardback. So let's just get into it using a Sari Silk closure, which is completely behind this picture, so it will never come off. It's not coming off unless you rip the whole thing off. But I wanted to create something, again, geared more towards the journaling side of these of the junk journal. I also wanted to create something, I love the grunge, but I'm a shabby girl at heart, and I think they just collided so well. And this kit is absolutely gorgeous. This kit is from Stephanie over at My Porch Prints. I know I don't know her, but she is my friend in my head, let me tell you, because this kit is outstanding. I actually bought a couple of them, and I used a couple of them in this tome. I also used paper from Meet Me in Paris, and I thought that they all went so well together. This is a part of, I believe this is their folio kit, which is printed on tea-dyed paper. So let's just jump into it. Oh, hello. Ha. Here we go. Okay, so there is some gold cream, and this is green, like an olive green gimp across the top. This is the Meet Me in Paris paper, which I think goes so well with the shabbiness of this book. I love my postal. And then here is some of the ephemera that comes with the kit. The kit is called Grandma's Attic, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I saw her do it, and she's linked down below, by the way. Just go check out her shop. It's amazing. I bought a couple of kits. Flatback pearls, some lace, and some of this pink trim. I printed on the back side. This is another part of the kit. Here is some written paper, which I got from Patty Lane. Hello. We're not even going to talk about my tea stain, okay? This time we're going to talk about, we're just going to flip through. Just going to flip through and look at the pretties. A keyhole, a keyhole. Piece of ephemera, some lace, some trim, some drawing paper, music. And this is a flyleaf. The flyleaf is inside the dust cover or the main cover of the book. You have one blank piece of paper, and this is my very first time using those papers in a book. And I love the way that they turned out. Vintage button cheesecloth. Love this shabby. It's like a basket weave fabric that just shreds yummy. This is some vintage stationery. I love the scallop on it, and you can see the little, it's pink. It's very pale pink and some pink embossed roses on it. This beautiful vintage button. Ephemera. The center. Oh, hello. I did some transparencies that I didn't come with a kit, but I thought that it went well. And look at that green button up there. Ah, with some of that, this is some vintage trim that's like cream and pink. And then I touched it a little bit with ink to grunge it up a little bit. Here's that fly leaf that I was talking about. You can see where I tore it out of the book. And here's an envelope from the kit. Always leave my envelopes empty. That way you can put something in it if you want. Sketch papers. This is like a tip-in. This is, you can put another piece of paper on here. You can put photos on here. You can add whatever you would like to put in your book. I used the littler ephemera as almost like stamping in the book. And then I couldn't waste not one piece, not one scrap, nothing. So I just kind of melted that into this piece of ledger here. And this is part of the folio kit. And these are just old hair pins that I rusted, and then I used some of this very yummy vintage netting. Came off of an old table runner, and I accidentally put it in the dryer, so it totally ruined it, but it made this great netting. Came out perfect, actually. Learn from our mistakes. Some beautiful ephemera, a tag, pink seam binding. It's printed on the inside. Some of the ephemera is printed on the back. Some of it is not, but it's so light that you're able to write over anything and everything. I love this. I love this kit. I love it. Look, like this, I think is part of the folio. And this is, there's not a pocket to tuck or anything. I just wanted it melted into the paper. Writing, the back, the end of signature 1. Oh, signature 2. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me see. Can I zoom in on this just a tad? Did it zoom? Oh, there we go. We'll just zoom in for a second. Beautiful, lovely roses. This is a boat with some roses in it. I believe that's from the folio. The drawings. Another tip-in with some of that vintage trim across the side there. Beautiful vintage old buttons. Love, 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 love. This is another piece of the flyleaf. More vintage stationery. This is a piece from, I believe, Tracy Fox. Not sure which kit, but it had pinks in it, and it went so well with this. Everybody is linked below. Some more ephemera. The rubber stamp. I love that. I love, love, love that little pink vintage button here. It says fair days to you, and may each glad tomorrow bring happiness anew. New Year's greetings. Oh, look how just grungy and yummy. I love being able to see every layer of down every signature. It's just yum. So little banner with a little garden calendar from 1874 tucked in there. Stationery, the flyleaf. A piece of paper. I'm telling you, couldn't waste a piece. These are perforated. You can take them off if you don't like them. I like them. I think they are cool. Any kind of cinch paper to me is cool. This paper I love because it's me, it's grungy, it's cool, but yet it's so feminine with the flat back pearls and the lace and the trim, and it just, Stephanie did outstanding. Like I said, she's my friend in my head. I'm telling you, my friend in my head. I'll back out a little bit there. This is a piece of paper from Tracy Fox. I believe this is her attic paper kit. Here's another piece from, I believe, the folio. Music. Hello. That's the Meet Me in Paris. I just wanted them to kind of melt into the paper. It's another piece from Grandma's attic kit, and it's not upside down. It's got writing all over it and receipts, and it's just this wonderful collage of just receipts and stuff. Another one. And this says, "To wish you a happy birthday." And this is from Maine in 1909. A little postcard. My inking that I used in here, my primary ink was actually walnut stain this time. I did use vintage photo and antique linen. You know, those are my three go-tos. But I wanted the walnut stain to primarily be the main color. Can you see that right there with the lace pattern on the tie-dye? Another piece of ephemera down here. Some other trim. Another tip-in, but I put some lace on it. Music. Ephemera. Tracy Fox paper. Ephemera. A little pocket there. And everything I do is intentional. Yeah, I know this is grungy and weird and it printed funny, but I don't care because it looks flippin' cool. I love the shabbiness of this fabric, this box, like a basket weave fabric. It's really pretty. And then some tea-dyed trim, and then a beautiful lilac button down here. You can even see where it's kind of messed up on the printing there. I don't care. I love that. I love that. Everything you do is intentional. Imperfection is fine because junk journals don't have to be perfect. And I love that. Look at this. Oh, yum. Flyleaf. Another tip-in part. Some more staining there with the tea dye that I did. This is a buckle. I love buckles. It's a clear buckle. I love it. With a piece of seam binding and some lace lined paper. Oh, wow. There's some trim here up at the top. Printed on the inside there. Oh, my word. Stephanie, I love it. I love it. Some more paper here. Love the vintage buttons. I use square, round, old, grungy, and this kit was just amazing to work with. I had really a great time making this. A great time making this. I'm all looking at it like, oh yeah. And hello, you had me at keys. You guys know how I feel about keys. Yeah, you had me at keys. Look at that. Vocal Beauties from the opera. I love that. Hairbrushing by machinery. Very cool. Just cool. And that's all. You can see the lace pattern on that. And I added an extra transparency in here for wherever you want to put it. It's fine. And that's the Meet Me in Paris paper. It's the edge of a table runner, a crochet table runner. Oh, last signature. The pink. The pink, people. Hashtag pink everything. Beautiful. Lined paper, written paper, again from Patty Lang. Love, love, love this. Like, love this. Look how easy that just shabbies right up. And then you can use that. Oh, yum. And it just shabbies. Ah, flat back pearls. Another envelope. Of course, left empty. And I know I did this on the crease. Intentional, because I think it looks flipping cool. Love it. You can fill your envelope up with anything you want. Ledger. With the old cuckoo clock. Really? Really? I love it. And this is just like melted into the paper with some cheesecloth. This is a mint fabric covered button with cream. Another keyhole. This is a pocket. Fly leaf. You can see where I ripped it out. Another transparency. Look at this vintage. Vintage lace. Go. And if you didn't have me at keys, you had me at big letters. Y'all know of big letters. Oh yeah. Love big letters. The folios are every other signature. And then this I just printed lined paper on the other side. It's a piece of ephemera. I love every single part of these kits. I'm telling you. Love. More paper. Look at the carriage. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, love it. Love anything French. Tell me truly, when we are far apart, do you keep a place for me in the corner of your heart? And it's a little kitty, and he's wrapped in yarn. I love it. I love this kit. More tea-dyed, written paper, another tip-in part, and there's some of that vintage trim. And it's the end. I'm so sad. And there's some more of the GIMP and some more of the Meet Me in Paris paper. Oh, large letters. Another postcard. Another postcard. It's beautiful. And these are printed on. And yep, I did that crease on purpose because it looks flippin' cool. Stephanie, I absolutely love this kit. It was a joy to work with. I loved your story that you told when you worked with it. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, it's called Grandma's Attic. And I did get, I think it's a shabby folio kit. Anything shabby, I got it. And of course, my signature card, which actually goes with this book. It's signed Tome M. Scott 11, 2019. So there you have it. Oh, you just go around there, go around the corner here, come around, and we tie it. And it is closed with sari silk. So again, thank you so much for watching. Stephanie, thank you so much, friend in my head. I absolutely love the kit. It was so much fun working with it. And I hope everybody enjoyed this. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.